Hey guys, thanks. Oh, wait, something feels off. Orange ice. Stream. Right. Let's try that. Change my stream title. Welcome back, nieces and nephews. Yeah. Sorry, I had a pretty shitty night tonight because, I went out with my wife for dinner today, and on the way back, we figured, hey, why not grab some durians on the way back, right? This isn't around Subang Jaya. All in all, well, we went to this stall that we were kind of familiar with. I bought from this stall for a long time ago in the past. They used to be in somewhere in SS18 and they moved to SS13 now. So we just got down, and honestly, it's been a while since I bought durian. Right? Usually we get other people to buy durian and we're just good at eating, not necessarily contributing to the durian pool. So what happened was we tried asking. So the first stall we went to, they generally sold in bulk, right? Yeah, so it's 10 kg, 230 bucks, 20 kg, 400 plus, 450 or something like that. So we got down, went searched for the stall and started asking, hey, how do you guys sell this and everything? And it wasn't an outright bad experience, but it wasn't really a good one either because the lady that was there wasn't really very friendly about it. Right? I think she was busy getting a call, but the moment she got off the call and tried talking to her, she went oh no, we only sell it this way. If you guys want less, you gotta go to the next stall to buy, kind of thing. So it wasn't really a great experience for us. Okay, so my wife does F&B, and I do sales. So to us, customer experience is something that's really, really important. You don't, yeah. So I understand if they don't sell in smaller packs and stuff, but because the store didn't have any kind of indicator of what are you selling. Obviously they're selling durians, but what kind of durians are you selling? Okay, wait. So they had Musang King, but there was a sign there that went 1 kg, how much is it? 5 kg kind of thing. So when we asked for it, they said, we don't sell that. So then why have the sign there in the first place? I'm just ranting to it, but basically it wasn't a great experience. Now, that in itself would have been fine. Then we went next door, and then we asked this same thing. There was this uncle there, he was chopping up some durians for other customers, so we just went there and asked him, hey, if you want 1 kg, so I actually, so we were going to ask him if he wanted 1 kg, what's, could you do that for us? But I saw a pack. He had a pack with the pulps already in it. So I asked, how heavy is that? I wanted to gauge if I bought 1 kg, would it be enough? Because I'm maybe I want to get more, right? So I was putting it there, asked him about it, and he went no, if you want to fill this up, this is at least 3 kg, something like that. Dude, he wasn't being very friendly. He was talking to us we were dumb and we didn't know how to buy durian, which is true. We didn't know, it's been a while. Honestly, usually I just go there and go okay, fine, 5 kg or 10 kg. I think the problem also is that these guys, as far as I know, I was asking, they sell durian and they go it's 5 kg for say 100 bucks. But the 5 kg is the full fruit. And I just want the pulp. I want 5 kg of pulp, not 5 kg of fruit, because I don't know how efficient your fruit is. You know what I mean? Something like that, basically. Honestly, I think on one hand, durians have been really pricey anyway. I'm not sure if the price dropped. I think it did drop a little bit more compared to the past, but they're all coming up with all these kind of different ways to sell you durian in a way that is the most efficient for them and the least efficient for us as a consumer. I don't know. It's just wasn't a good experience buying. So we ended up not buying. We just got in the car, came home. It was so annoying. And then on the way back, there was this dumb car that was tailgating me behind me, I happened to be on the right lane, right? So I was like, gradually, I was so I was on the right lane, I was cutting all the cars on the left. And I would move to the left, except those cars would just suddenly just appear out of nowhere because they're driving so fast behind you, and then they start tailgating you. So when you're doing that, I'm not going to change lane, dude, because I don't know where you're going to go suddenly. So I was like, are you going to cut me? Or and then as we got nearer to the toll, I needed to move to the left lane to take RFIE, and that's where he lost his patience. Like, oh my god, this guy's like, how much faster are you going to go? How much time are you going to save speeding like that? And worst case is, did you really think tailgating a guy would give him the space he needs to cut to the left or move to the left with space? Like, how does this even work, dude? I'm trying not to curse, but honestly, on some level, I'm not sure how long I can keep this string curse free. Maybe I should just curse. It's funnier for anyone watching. Just give me a bit more time. I might start cursing. At some point, I will probably start cursing. Anyway. That was my night, so I'm actually quite annoyed at this. So that's my rant. I only ranted for 6 minutes. That's not bad. I don't really like too negative stuff, so it really made me feel like shit. And honestly, I hate them. I wish. Don't curse people. But if I could, and I could get away with it, I probably would. Get away with me. I don't know. You know what the durian story reminded me of? It reminded me of, I don't know if you guys knew. So in Malaysia, when MCO just started, not just started, MCO started for like a month or so. Then there was this bunch of FFB merchants, and like small, medium, not the largest kind, like so this kind of FFB merchants all came up together, and they were talking about how, oh look, our businesses are suffering, we are making losses, please support us, we need more support, that kind of thing. And in the back of my mind, I was thinking like, who the fuck cares about you guys, dude? Everyone is suffering, not just you guys. I don't see you guys making a big show about it when you're making a lot of money. I don't see you sharing or donating particularly more to other people. How is your business failing suddenly my problem, bro? And I've been feeling that about this kind of lack of apathy building up for a while. When it comes to a lot of things, look at how self-centered society has become of late. Don't quote me on that, because it's not like I am making it a point to read a lot of news and stuff. Honestly, I don't want to. I jokingly tell people I am more aware of what's going on in the US than Malaysia, because if I read local news, it's depressing. But if I watch or read US news, it's comedy. So that's the difference to me at least. But yeah, so that's what I felt. Like part of me was like, one day when the durian industry, there's a shift in the durian industry, as is inevitable with all industries, and they stop making the kind of profits they do, or they start suffering it, I will probably be one of the first, like, not my problem, dude. I'm just here for the cheap durians and stuff. Like, honestly, do I care? There's just too much apathy, so I don't know. I don't really pisses me off sometimes, this kind of things. Anyway, you guys are in for a treat today. I am going to be recording and building up a video of where's my file? I don't know, it's like my ultimate tips and tricks to Duckov. But yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, let me run through. So I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and extra. Can I cut one out so that I can combine these two, so I can do like a nice round 10 number. Let's do that first. Give me a sec. So tip number 3. Okay. This is all. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then okay, let's do this. First off, we are doing gaming mode. Hey guys. Face. Let's do this, and I'm going to start recording. Okay, I've been playing Duckov for quite a bit. If you didn't know, I assume if you're on this channel on some level, it's because you found you've been watching my Duckov stuff. I have clocked in. Come on, how many hours have I clocked in, dude? It doesn't show me. Oh my god, my brother wants to play Duckov. I wish I could let him play it. Oh man, that sucks. But it is one of my favorite games, honestly. How do you check how much time you spend on this game? I think stoppage. Okay, there you go. I've clocked about 200 hours on this game, yeah? So there are a bunch of tips and tricks I think I can share with you guys that will be quite useful. I'm going to record this all, get it to my editor, and then she can cut it out all together nicely for you guys. Okay, I'm going to start with tip number 1. Inventory management. Obviously, you guys already know about building up your warehouse and that stuff. What I'm trying to say is tip number 1 is try to keep a stack of every usable thing you can get. For example, actually, what I mean by that is stuff like a Zippo or ink or tape. Just keep one stack of everything, because at some point you will definitely use it. So I've been tracking, like, at the back of my head at least. Every item is definitely used at least once for quests, right? Something like pen, those are useful. Pen. So I'm talking about just generically speaking first, not specific craft items. So pressure sensor, everything will be used at least once. So you should keep at least a stack of everything. So you don't see a lot of that with me because I've already completed the game. So I'm only keeping this random stuff and harder to get stuff, right? But try to keep a stack of everything at any one time. Anything more than a stack that you're not actively using, those you can get rid of. The other thing you can do is, once you can buy the items, so as you go along the way, you unlock some of these items, and if you remember that you can buy these items, you actually don't need to keep them in stock anymore, right? Like some of these guys, if you can buy it, don't bother stocking up on it. Okay, frostbite and yeah, that's it. What else? I think like some of these, the guns and helmets and stuff, so you don't need to loot and keep this stuff anymore, because you can easily just buy it off anytime you want, and you will get enough money at some point. Okay, so that's one. Yes, so anything once you have a stack of, once you've used it up, as in once you can buy or craft it yourself, you can sort of sell and not stock it up anymore. It just wastes space. Now, tip number 2, there are a few key stuff that you will want to keep. So let me share with you what those things are. First of all, you're going to want to keep all the graphic cards you can, okay, as many as possible. Why? Graphic cards you'll be using here at some point, the mining machines. Okay, and this is what you'll be using it for, to reduce. So this mining Bitcoin miner will allow you to generate bitcoins every like half a day, 12 hours or so, when you have it full, and you get one of these. Which leads me to my second thing: keep the bitcoins. Don't sell all your bitcoins, right? Because you'll be using it for a few, 1 or 2 crafting items, plus the new zone that just opened up, the zero G3 challenge zone. There's a duck there that you can hire with 1 Bitcoin. So if you want more info, you just want to know more, you can check out one of my videos. I did a guide on that as well. Okay. The other thing is you can craft, if I'm not mistaken, okay, it's right here. So the Bitcoin will help you craft the coin string, rope and Bitcoin, which will allow you to craft. Where is it? Which will allow you to craft. Where is that weapon? Psionic. No, not Psionic. Sorry, coin sword. Along with, of course, blue cube. This will be a powerful weapon that you can use to kill ghosts, which will be one of my tips later, actually. Okay. The other thing you want to keep is actually a bunch of. Where is it? This one. Coal core fragments and crimson core fragments. What these guys are used for are actually to craft the energy ammo. So coal core fragments are used to craft small energy bullets, and large crimson cores are used to craft large energy bullets. Of course, you need blue goo as well. So at the very least, keep these guys as much as you need. So you use them for upgrades. So at some point when you're done with your own upgrades, you'll be like, oh, do I still need this? Yes, you still want this so that you can craft small energy bullets if you want. Okay. The last and most important one that you should be keeping on with you is, so I've talked about graphic cards. You should also be keeping this, the super glues, all the super glues, right? You need 2 super glue A's and super glue B to make 1 graphic card SLI, which I'm going to just craft for fun now for you guys to see, right? These babies are used to replace the graphic cards in the Bitcoin miner, so you get to reduce, as you see, 9.29 hours there. So it drops a few minutes, right? So that's what you want to do at some point. So this will help you keep your cash real high. Honestly, you don't need that much cash. I'm already at like 2-3 million. I'm just farming for fun. Okay, so that's my tip number 2. Some of the key items that you just want to keep in the long run. Tip number 3, okay, man's best friend and girl's accessory. Okay, so something to bear in mind here is that the tote bags. Let's talk about the tote bags first, right? Tote bags are super useful, right? They have 2 uses. The first one is you can smuggle anything with the tote bag. So if you guys notice just now in my inventory, I have. Let's see where it is. Where are you hiding? I have these things, these question mark guys. You'll notice that after you kill that really weird storm creature and it drops this, you can't actually bring this back to base. So if you left it in your inventory here, you won't have it. So what the tote bag does is it allows you to smuggle stuff like this back into your base, right? So what you do is you just put it like this in your tote bag. Let me show you. Let's not mess up my setup. I'll be annoyed if I did it. Okay, first thing is if you just put it here like this, and then you just bring it back to base, extract your bags, it will stay in the tote bag. So the tote bag is a smuggling device. That's the first thing the tote bag does. The second thing it does is you'll notice, why do I have a whole bunch of tote bags with different totems in it? So you know that you can put 2 totems here and use them for as a boost or for their passive. What the tote bag does is it will apply any passive from the totem to your duck. So for example, one of the most useful totems people like to use is physical resist 3, because it allows you to get immunity to bleeding. So while I don't get the minus 8% physical damage multiplier, I get the bleed immunity if I leave it in the tote bag, right? So I don't know if this is meant to be a bug, or if the developers intentionally just left it in and stuff. I'm just saying, if you guys want, you guys can use it. So I basically have full elemental immunity with this. You can see, right? I have all the elements here. I just leave it there. What it doesn't do though is that if you walk through fire, you will still get burned. You take the initial burn damage, but you won't be able to get the status fire. Okay, now second thing you do is, like I said, this is a tote bag. From there, use this combo with the dog. So this dog, you can see, he can take away weight. He doesn't have a weight limit. Okay, so this is a great way for you to do two things: to protect some of your most valuable items, plus if you get any heavy things like the packages and stuff, this is a great way to reduce the weight of yourself. Right, there are some really heavy stuff like I don't have them anymore. I sold them all. Like the storage guys. Those guys are super heavy storage items. You will come across it, right? So those are really heavy. They're like 10-20 kgs. You just chuck it on the dog, it can move around. Now, there is one more layer to this tip. Is that you come across this quest. Let me show you guys, right? Quests like, let's just do it real quick. Beacon tree. Most of it is in here. Premium sniper tree for the here. If you take a very heavy tire from one end to another, these are the courier quests. Oop, I forgot to say. We might have some spoilers. Okay, no wait. We're gonna need to add a spoiler alert at the beginning of the video. Okay, so premium tree. Sorry, let me find the other quests. Official courier stuff. Okay, like something like this. But this is just one. There's another harder one. Let's go. Let me show you. Okay, expert courier one. No, not even this. This one. And this is also easy. This one. So this is one of the trickier courier quests. So you basically need to make 2 deliveries in one go, right? So what you can do by using the smuggling and the dog combo is, if you put the package in the tote bag and put the tote bag in your dog, you can actually bring the package back to base and then teleport back in again. So you can do this quest in 2 separate runs actually, right? So that's pretty cool. If you feel pressure, like you feel they're too heavy or something, but you just feel the need to extract, you don't have to lose the package, because if not, you have to go pick the package up again. That's one. Second thing, where it is really helpful is for expert courier 1 and 2, is because you need to do cross-region deliveries. So what you can do is pick up the package in one map, chuck it into a tote bag, chuck it in the dog, bring it back to base, and then go into that separate map again. So for example, you can from here you can pick it up from the warehouse area, and then you can extract back and then go back to the farm town just to do your delivery, something like that. So that's what the tote bag and dog combo can do for you. Alright, okay, tip number 4. I noticed a little bit of I've been checking Reddit and stuff, that not everyone fully understands how the storm works. Okay, so basically this is not okay. So anyway, there are 2 phases to the storm, as you can see in the top left here. Okay, the first phase lasts for 12 hours, if I'm not mistaken. As you can see, it's going to last for 3 minutes. Okay, the first phase arrives in 12. The first phase lasts for 12 hours. Second phase lasts for another 12 hours. So 24 hours, one whole day. That's a storm. Storm phase 1 does level 1 damage to you, so you need 1 level protection. Storm phase 2 does level 2 damage to you, so you need level 2 protection, means you need a storm protection level of 2. So how do you tell? Very simple. If you look at this armor I have right now, it offers +1 storm protection. So in phase 1, all I need is this ultimate space protection helmet, and I'm good to go. I get that protection. But once it hits phase 2, this will mean I need 1 more, and that's where I can use the ultimate space protection suit, and if I have both of these together, I'll be immune to phase 2 storm. That's basically how it works. Okay. What are the other items you can get to get storm protection? The most basic which you get earlier in the game is actually the Stormwalk suit. Okay, maybe let's put it here. You get Stormwalk suit and the Stormwalk helmet. So this gives you protection. But you notice they only give 0.5, so you need both of these just to survive a level 1 storm. So in the early game, level 2 storms will murder you. Level 2 storms are extra painful. So level 1 storms damage goes like 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage. Level 2 storms will multiply, so you got 1 damage, 1 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage, 3, 4, so you will die very quickly. Right guys, as far as I can tell, there's no way. If you get caught on it, just run somewhere safe. Put your body somewhere safe so you can pick it up later. Now, there is one way to survive in a level 2 storm in the early game, is that you need the weak space storm protection injector. Okay, the combination of these three will give you level 2 storm protection, or again in the early game you might just have this and you get level 1 storm protection. Okay, just to let you guys know. Now, what else can give you good storm protection? Later in the game you'll get stuff like this. Let me show you guys. Space protection helmet, which is pretty cool. This gives 1 each, full protection. But honestly, I ran a bit too far, and just, again, tons of spoilers in my tips and tricks. These guys, all of these guys, give 1 protection. These are the 4 horsemen's gears. What else? Let me see. Their armors, their bodies, and you notice their backpack. Their backpack, Gulu backpack. Oh no, I don't think Poison has a backpack. I don't think he has a backpack. I've never gotten it. Yeah, Pulu doesn't have a backpack. Yes, so all of these give 1 storm protection. So you need a combination every 2 out of 3 of this, and you get level 2 protection. Okay. That is my tip number 4. Okay, so tip number 5 builds on from this. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's what I'm going to show you. So tip number 5 is how you can get the AK-47. So let me just show you guys. The AK-47 you can find here. I mean, like, actually, no, I can't. Okay. Yeah, I'm overweight. Okay, let me just do this first. Let me go back. This one I need to break it down. All the different tips. Okay, let's store all this. Don't need this anymore. Okay, so tip number 5 is get the flaming AK early. Right? If you want a full guide, you can go to I have a video up. I can link it to you guys. Probably put a link in the description for the flaming AK guide. But basically, you want to run to this cave entrance during a storm, phase storm level 2. Sorry. Yeah, level 2 storm, phase 2 storm. That's where you want to go, and that's where you get the blueprint for the flaming AK. So the best way to do this is actually phase 1 storm will spawn the cube gun there. Phase 2 storm will spawn the flaming AK recipe. So the cube gun, let me show you guys real quick. Cube gun. So this one phase 1, this one phase 2, right? So I have a guide on how you go there. But that guide is the easy version, where basically what you need to do is get your storm suit. You get this, your Stormwalk helmet, right? Run, go to phase 1, or to go towards the end. Just sleep and forward towards the end of a phase 1 storm. Run all the way there, kill the storm creature inside, and then get the cube gun. From there, wait until phase 2, and then you can pick up the flaming AK. From there, if you have big injectors, you can use that to run back. This one you get the weak space storm protection injectors, you can use that to run back to the base. An alternative to that is to stock up on just a ton of food and wait up the whole 12 hours. So that's the other way. Now, I have thought of the most hardcore way to do this, and that is in the early game, if you can get weak space storm injectors and you have no protection, you're going to use this plus stock up on food, and then you're just going to run all the way there and get it. Okay, that's one. The other thing you can do actually is, do you remember how I talked about the dog combo? What you can do is just go as bare as you can all the way there. Just run all the way there. Make sure you, okay, so one, you got to survive all the way there. Make sure you can kill the storm creature. Take the cube gun blueprint. Get the flaming AK blueprint. Put both those blueprints on your dog. I'm not sure whether you can get two slots on your dog because you need to upgrade. But even if you can get one, you can do it a few rounds, and then it doesn't matter if you die because probably you're just holding some basic armor with the click and stuff. And so when you spawn back, you can get a flaming AK and it's all good to go. But yes, you can do the hardcore. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do some really hardcore ways of running into the cave. Show you guys how you can do it hardcore way. But if not, then I'll just leave it to you guys to try this out yourself, right? So this is probably, if you can get the flaming AK really early, is one of the best all-rounder guns in the game to me. It just kills everything. It can kill everything, so you never need to worry about what it can kill, with the exception of, if I'm not mistaken, let me check, with the exception of, there is one boss that you might not be able to kill, which is, here you go, Pala Pala, because he's resistant to heat, but everyone else you can probably kill, no problem. So that's tip number 5. Okay, we are getting a bit, I don't know how long I'm talking and how much cutting and editing I need to do. So tip number 6, right, which I just said just now, storm creatures, just use any element. Most elements do major damage to them. Physical is the worst. Melee works okay, but they move so quickly you don't want to do that. In the early game, the space click is probably one of the best weapons you can use. So what you can do is, let me show you actually I don't have to show you crafting. I have the space click. There you go. The space click is probably a good weapon you can use early game. I have used some melee stuff on the storm creatures, but the best are elemental weapons. Frost, fire, poison, doesn't matter. One of my favorite early game guns is actually the MF Venom. This has it was great against the storm creatures because this gun is pretty accurate. So, and the storm creatures are really good at rolling and dodging around. Okay, tip number 7, and I actually also have a guide on this, is the best way to kill ghosts is to use spirit weapon. So as I said, you can craft the coin sword. This is a great weapon to kill ghosts. If not, psionic sight, just as good. You just need to kill the first couple of ghosts, 1 or 2. I got it on my first ghost, and this will help you kill the ghost easily. None of the ranged weapons work on ghosts, so don't bother with that. You can use melee weapons, but you're going to need to kite them, as I did in my tip video, so you can watch that to see how I did it. But basically, once you get one of these two, it's just a one-hit kill. Pretty straightforward for ghosts. Okay, now this is a special tip which I'm going to go show you guys. Hold on, do you want to do this in the storm? Let's not do it in the storm. The visuals are a bit annoying. So this is tip number 8. Let's just go the full 24 hours. Sleep out the storm. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether it's night or day, I will survive. Okay, tip number 8, part 1 is you can actually, and I didn't realize this, you can kill this guy, the mysterious merchant. So, oh my dude. Yeah, tip number 8. Okay, let me do this for my editor. Okay. Tip number 8, you can kill the mysterious merchant. Okay, all you need to, so you can even do this early game. Just remember, these guys are pretty tough. So let me just show you. I almost freaking died. This is the first time I fought him this way. I almost freaking died. He got 2 shots in. If he had got the 3rd shot in, I would have died. Not even kidding. So please make sure to aim at them properly and just rip them apart, because these guys have some really strong ammo and it's really painful. Okay, so but other than that, if you can, I think as a newbie, you probably want to keep distance from these guys. Don't do it so face up like I did, because he has a shotgun. But for the next guy, which I'm going to show you, you're going to want to go in straight to his face. So let's go. No, better to go home and then run to him later. That was a bit scary. I really almost died. It's a good thing he only had 2 shots. If he had 3, I would be so dead, guys. Oh my god. So risky. I'm taking the long way back to base. So the first merchant, the first mystery. Okay, let's redo this. Let's redo it. So that guy you want to keep a distance from, but this next guy is... Honestly, I'm a bit rattled. That guy really almost killed me. Nice spawn point. There's usually a few mercenaries around this area. Okay, let's see all the visuals coming up. Stuff's wrong with me, dude. Do they think they can take a fight with me? It's fine. Anyway. Let's run down here. Let's redo tip number 8. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Fuck. Tip number 8. You can kill this merchant. Okay. The mysterious merchant. Do remember to check out if you want to buy anything from him before you kill him. Yeah. In this case, I want this. Okay. Now, if you're not strong enough to kill him straight up, one tip you can do is actually certain guns allow you to sort of aim this way. So you can get a hit on him. So what you can do is do that. That way. Yeah. So you can sort of cheese him. So be careful because this guy is holding a freaking Desert Eagle with purple mag bullets. With this purple mag bullet, so it's really painful. Now this same mystery merchant in round 0, you can kill as well. But that guy holds a shotgun with purple bullets, so don't go near him. That guy, you gotta keep your distance, or he will destroy you. Now, the other thing, since we are here, for a separate thing is this guy. The reason you want to kill him is because he has a chance to drop the yellow JLab access card. Okay, while he sells the black one for about 200 plus K, he drops the yellow one himself. So this is why you want to try checking on him, buying the black card, and then killing him for the chance of this yellow access card. So that's my tip number 8. Okay, let's head back to base first. Cells here. No, I'm gonna go to this one. Oh, that should be accident. Get all these guys trying to do so much damage to me. I died before. Who really think they are shooting at me like that? Actually, I don't know if I can. Okay, I'm out of here. Tip number 9 is easy one. Okay, let's go. Let's put this as okay, tip number 9 is for this quest eye for an eye. Okay, and any similar quests like this. So you'll come across quests where you need to sort of kill something with a specific weapon, right? And then after that, what you need to do is where is this? No, this is not the tip I wanted to tell you guys on. This eye for an eye, we need to use that specific weapon to kill them. This was easy, I had that. Is it this one? This was also easy. Okay, scrap that, no tip number 9. I'm just going to hide this. So tip number 10 is how to craft the storm gun. Okay, how do you get this recipe? So there's 2 parts to it. The first part is, and we can do guys here. I need to make sure I have all my stuff. I die by accident. Okay, this stuff, this stuff. This the rest I can bring with me. Okay, so to get the how to get the recipe for the storm gun, the recipe for the storm gun is actually here. Tip number 10, you can get the blueprint for the storm gun here. So let's get there and I'll show you what you can, how to get it. Actually, I want to extract and redo this. Extraction from the top right. You see, elemental weapons do a lot of damage to storm creatures. Usually there's more than one. Bubble one. Usually there's a seed there, but they don't have one today, so I need to take it a long way. I always need to focus a little bit more when I'm fighting storm creatures because of just how deadly it can be. Set 4. That's new. What the heck is that? This is new to me. Stormbox suit. Different kinds of more. Keeping this just to see what it does. Okay. What's going on here? Is this a new area? Some secrets I didn't know about. Honestly, I didn't spend too much time with the storm map because I don't know, the storm just freaks me out a little bit. Like, I don't like being in the storm. So I've always made it a point to keep my time just short. Oh, I know what the developers did say. They added a few new enemies around here. Okay, we're moving on there. I don't really spend time looking this here. So let's just go back to the base. Ooh. Can't fight me. Okay, let's redo this. I'm going to need to redo tip number 2 maybe? But let's do tip number 9 first. Okay, tip number 9 actually. Ooh, wait, let's clean some stuff up first. Prepare everything. Prepare this for fun. This is to dismantle. This. Then keep. See, that's why I don't want too much rubbish. Picking up too much rubbish, you know. Just leave it like that first. Throw this out that. So keep. trade off some of this. This we can trade off as well. Yeah, sorry, a lot of things can trade off actually. Okay. Let's do this. We're going to go to the area for a record. You guys are just here for the show, right? And the cool one. Okay, let's go back to the storm area. We can do this. All the way to the top, just nice. So who do you think is live? I heard them. Hey. Oh, scary, yeah. You know, even after I played so deep in the game, right, I'm still taking so much damage from these guys. I can't imagine you guys playing on like expert difficulty or whatnot. How painful these guys are, man. Anyway, not my problem. I chose not to play on crazy difficulty for a reason. Good loot spawn up there. Boss area. I think I have a video on 4 horsemen. Okay, now tip number 9. How do you get the storm gun? The storm gun recipe is somewhere here in the storm area. Okay, what you need to do, if you zoom in, you see this dot. This is where the storm gun blueprint is going to spawn. You need to go to these 4 dots here. Think infinity stone -1, and you need to drop off the 4 horsemen's helmet here one by one. So this one, for example, Gulu Gulu, Pala Pala, Billy Billy, and Pulu Pulu. There are 4 helmets here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see what I mean? So once you do that, the storm gun will appear here. Okay? That is how you get the storm gun. Now I need to extract. Oh my god. Teleporter 1, yeah, that's where I'm going. The storm gun is amazing in that it does storm damage. It makes the last boss, it almost trivializes the last boss as far as I can tell. So many of y'all coming on me. I mean, what the hell did I do? Why are you guys all getting out on me now? Almost died, dude, because of you guys. I'm sacrificing my life to bring you guys this very interesting tip video. Who knows what could have happened to me if I wasn't more careful. It's coming. Knew it. This useless. screaming. Always funny when they scream like that. I want to see what happens. Oh, oh. Interesting. I didn't know JLab stuff. Oh yeah, they did say they added to this area. Purple bullets. Let's see, JLab crates. Accelerator, which I have so many of. Okay, we're almost out of here. Making my life difficult, these things. Okay, the only item I don't know what use you get for is really the Storm Eye, except for one quest. Actually, there was one quest that required Storm Eye. Okay, I'm out. So you guys haven't already seen the storm gun. You know, I'm not really going to show you guys. You guys can figure it out for yourself. Storm gun pretty straightforward. Crystal booster, crystal filtration, accelerator, and like I said, the cube gun. That's what you need from Terminator weapon parts and large space crystal, which I've been getting for all those other space stuff. Once you get it, you get this really cool gun. No bullets. I think, yeah, it has to be large ammo, large energy ammo. And it has great range. And it just does this super fun, super powerful gun. Yep, and that is the storm gun. Okay, that is tip number 9. Tip number 10, which I'm going to try showing that up to you guys, is like this. Give me a second. Oh, now I need to figure out how to add like a browser. No, this is not what I need. This one. This is what I need. No, that's not what I add. Here. Okay. Okay, so wait, where am I? Correct. Tip number 10 is basically this fishing guide. So what I've done, you can probably pause, but what I've done is I read through all the tips, fishing notes, and I've summarized. These are not all the fishes you can fish, but these are all the ones that have special requirements. So you can see I've broken down to the three special locations you can fish from. The day and night influence, sunny and rainy, actually clear or sunny and rain influence. So for example, for Azure Galaxias, you can only get it in Farm Town, doesn't matter whether it's day or night, but it has to be raining, and you need R6 batteries as your bait, and so forth. So this is just a quick reference. This should get you all the features that you need. So I couldn't find a single guide online that summarizes all the special features and how to get it. So that's why I did it this way. I realized the goal isn't to figure out where like where you can get the fish, but to figure out where you can't get it. So, in terms of compounding this. So with this, I hope this will help you guys get search for any features that you guys need to get. Okay, so this is number 10. Just back. Is my stream doing okay? Yes, I'm still streaming. Okay, now final extra tips just for you guys, just so you guys know. Let me give you a few. Now, I don't know, I think most people, at least for me initially, I wasn't quite sure. Taking anything sweet like cola, which gives you that happy 90-second happy, or even like homemade candy and any other kind of candy happiness gives you the happiness status. The happiness status basically just means that you walk faster out of combat. So the moment you attack or someone shoots and hits you, that's when you use it. It's great for just running around the map quickly if you need to without using the injector boost. Okay, so because happiness is pretty much sustainable. In terms of the bunch of quests where you need to do these quests, the high score quest, if you ever get a high score quest and then you start playing all these high score quests and you start playing this once you assemble and learn to play this, I'm not going to spoil for you guys, you can go figure it out. Remember to get the color monitor. So I didn't know, I was playing on the black and white monitor and just thinking to myself, why the heck is this game so hard? Then I realized you can actually get the color monitor. The color monitor's blueprint is actually in the blue room once you get to the J lab. Okay. One final thing, there is a secret room in the J lab. I'm sure you can easily find it, Google it or something, but there is a secret room. It's at the bottom right corner of the map. So yeah, bottom right corner of the map area, there is like a closet you can just move aside and then you get access to the secret room. And then finally, if there is one mod that you have to download, my recommendation is to get this mod. This is basically the live boss map markers, right? So it's great because, okay, so if you turn all this on, yes, it does feel a little bit hacky and it's too easy, it makes the game too easy. But one thing that is very useful at the very least is, let me just show you, is that it allows you to tell if a boss is spawned or not. So I'm not going all the way to warehouse, but basically once you load in, you give it a few seconds to let it load up. See, it will tell you whether a boss is spawned or not. So even if you don't want, you can don't live, you can remove markers, but at least this list and names, this list, I'm not sure what name this. This list will show you whether the boss is spawned or not, so you don't waste your time hunting for someone that doesn't exist. Okay, now one thing to bear in mind though is that, see, it will show you Man of Light, Mysterious Merchant, so these guys are all killable. One thing it may not show. One thing to bear in mind is that not everything is a boss. For example, if you're looking for the school bully in the farm town map, those are not part of swap boss list. But I think the latest update actually does list it down as a different list. So basically, super good mod for figuring out whether a boss is there, who you want to kill, and where to look for them. Okay. Now let's redo tip number 2. Okay, tip number 2. Okay. Tip number 2 is that there are some key items that you should be keeping from the beginning. Okay, so the first one is you should be storing up this some cold core fragments and crimson core fragments, because they are really helpful for when you want to craft energy bullets. Okay, because and the small energy bullets uses cold core fragments. These are used for the cube gun, and large energy bullets are used to require crimson core fragments. So that's why you always want the core fragments. That's one. Second thing, you want to keep as don't sell the graphic cards, just store until you get the Bitcoin mining upgrade here. Just store your graphic cards so you can use it for the Bitcoin mining machine. Okay. From there, the other thing that you really want to keep is actually the super glues. Somewhere here. I'm sure I can. Here, all these super glue. Because you need 2 of each super glue to craft the upgraded version of the graphic card here. Super glue. Here. 3 graphic card, 2 super glue each, and these graphic cards allow you to reduce your Bitcoin mining time. Now, one tip is that you can actually buy super glue from the mystery merchant in ground 0. So that's one of the quickest way you can get. That's where I got mine just now, if you're watching the stream. And those are, yes, okay, those are tips. And there you have it. These are all my key tips and tricks that I don't think everyone else has mentioned in other guides. These are like some of the little things that sort of stumped me as I was playing. So I just really wanted to share with you guys. It's a little bit different from everything else. Hopefully it's not too long. I'm still figuring out how to do this. Maybe there's a better way for me to do it quicker. But yeah, this is my first guide video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Peace. Something like that. And the other thing is, I don't know if I should record this, but basically, yeah, let me try recording an intro for my editor just in case. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I have clocked about 200 hours in Escape from Duckov, and I'd like to share with you guys some of the tips and tricks to get over some of the bumps that I faced throughout this game. One thing to take note is that there will be spoilers. I tried not to reveal too much on purpose, but inevitably with any tips and trick guides thing, there will be some spoilers, especially because I do share some end game or late game tricks or tips. Okay, so please enjoy the video. Something like that. It's weird, but let's see how it goes. I'm gonna stop recording now because I can't have my videos being too long. My Instagram doesn't want to stream properly for me. Hey, is it because I didn't press go live? I'm such a noob. There's honestly running through those tips and stuff with you guys is a lot harder than I expected it to be. Okay, so now that we're done with all of this, I want to get this last key. What's this other key? I don't know, I'm lazy lah. Not worth my time to run after this kind of things. This one also I'm done. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna quit game first. It took me about an hour to record all of that, so that's pretty okay.
We are back to this. Let's try playing something else today. Ayo. No Zombieville. Zombieville was okay. I can't do the Witcher ones because, well, I don't really like this kind of games because it feels like you need to keep keeping up. Reverse 1999 is too slow for me. I don't like it. Reincarnation Insurance Program demo was too laggy. Let me see the store page. Early access, yeah, you know, right there. Looter shooter. Arrow. Let's try single player looter shooters. Incursion, Red River. You know, I got a friend that plays so much games. It really amazed me because every game that I check out, it seems like he has it. I'm like, dude, how do you have so much time to play? Warframe is just looking like Star Wars. Hold on, let me share with you guys my. What did I share? There you go. You guys get to see what I'm seeing as well. If I did this, would it be better? I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Single player. We just need money, guys. And money don't grow on trees for me. If they did, I would just buy them. The first descendant. Sure. Survivors of Void. Magicraft. I have the division. It's too grindy. At some point, all these games become very grindy. Lord. Ooh. This looks more fun. Let's see. Oh, it's mixed. What does that mean? I'll see. Interesting. Lotus. What is LORT? Action roguelike. I don't know. I've been finding it hard to motivate myself to play some of these games because they look so boring. Really, the keyword here is just boring. Maybe I should just play Marvel Rivals. What do you guys think? If I just crash out Marvel Rivals, I think more people will. Stream start. Streaming on IG is just weird. I see. I think the quest for me at least the quest to find a game that I enjoy is something I always do. This is horror. So funny. Counter Strike. Not sure why I don't play this game. Tons of my friends play this. Because this kind of games require too much focus from me. This is the quiet part of the stream where I'm just chilling and don't know what I want to do. I wish there is one person to sort of suggest what we should do. I don't really have a game of farm now, so I don't feel any of these games are about farming. This game store page. That's also. Is there a map game I can play farming? Something going wrong with my everything. This is loading. This is my internet or what? Graphics. Garage up ginger demo. Bomb. This would be pretty cool. But can you really play the hell? How big is this game? 10 gig really. Looks cool. All Japanese. It's English though. Don't starve together.
Oh wow, what the hell? Eidermancer. Metron Fantasio. This is JRPG. I wouldn't mind playing JRPG into the story with you guys. But I don't want to spend on the game for now. I don't know. What World Odyssey? Of your yes. Not my kind of game. I will be guys on stream. For some reason this graphics is like mad right now. What's going on? Alright, there we go. Final Fantasy 7. Neo Automata. Visits will like heroes of the blue as I don't know how to. Final Fantasy 16. Although nobody thought this looks pretty good. I might buy it one day to play. Octopath Traveler, I have the demo. So why I just haven't bought myself to play. Digimon, Fantasy Life. Neo 2. Yeah, I think my JRPGs, they aren't really JRPGs because of the story build and everything. That's why I like Song of Pandaria so much because it's like the only V1 that I can play. Would waves, no. PUBG, no. Down for success. Overwatch Vendetta. Triumphant. It's a bit beyond the back. It seem F4 Team Fortress. People still play Team Fortress? Over a million reviews to it. Sims 4. Hey, this one looks okay, man. Infinite Note. Skill Legends Royale. Umar Musumi. cool. Use gun modes. Narrow town day front. Blue CD. Hey, it's so cute this game. I used to play it so much last time. Too many battle royales. All trying to get into the battle royale. More on free to play, more PvP, more awesome box. Okay. Dora online. Get down this. Hey, Infinite free to play single player shooter. Tower of Fantasy. Oh, this is what Aspen's plays. Character shows another Eden. Eh? What's this arrow room? Bro, are you serious? Oh, dude. Yes. Yes. if it's what I think it is, then yes, I want to play this game. No, you know how? So based on that review, you know how you keep watching the stupid ads on the mobile game, and you don't get to play it that way. I feel this guy just hits the mark as like, I'm just going to make that game for free for people, just to scratch that itch a little bit. And I believe that is what we have here right now. Give me a sec. Let me switch the game over to Arrow. And push it back down to something like that. Okay, we're good to go. Sounds a bit high, graphics should be high, yes. Let's go. Faster BGM value should be softer. That's fine. Achievement fine. Store fine. Dude, we're just gonna play this game for fun now. But why do you have sword when I'm doing arrow? I don't understand. Oh, so you can do swords as well? I don't understand. What the hell is sword and why do I have swords? Should have arrow damage, bro. don't get it. Oh, this is a very simplistic version of the game. Itu nanti mani mana? Wait, why do I want sword riding, bro? Doesn't do anything for me as well. Okay, 3 coins. I see. Hey, fun eh? I mean, very basic kind of fun lah. hate sword riding, so you know. here to scratch that itch.
can see. Lifesteal necklace. Oh, every time I get this new stuff, I can get more. But should I just upgrade this first? Yes, I should get more swaps.
Oh, this is my record. Glasses. Damage, speed, count. 4. Every 12 seconds, 16. Remember you really singing for 1 hour. Sometimes grindy, like relaxing grindy games like this can be quite chill also. Awesome. Yeah.
3 down.
Okay, that was pretty fun. We'll probably continue that tomorrow or something. Almost done farming the last few stuff. Gonna need to review my overall tips and tricks. My tip video tomorrow. See how I don't want to overthink it as well and spend too much time, because my intention isn't to be like some super pro YouTuber. Just like share stuff with you guys. Let me see what I can get my editor to do tomorrow. Anyway, we played, we ranted, we did a video together. I think today was pretty productive. I wonder how to get the quality better to a point where it's reasonable. So these guys making videos, they're so pro at it. They really I think through all this stuff a bit more. Anyway, till tomorrow. Well, at least we have something to farm tomorrow. I think the next thing is to figure out how to be a bit more interactive in speaking. We'll see.